Hi, I'm Kristie McKibben. I teach in the Computer Aided Design Mechanical Engineering Tech program, CAD MET, at Kirkwood Community College. Back in high school, I always loved math and science. Those were the subjects that challenged me and made me curious. I didn't know exactly what career I wanted, but I knew I loved solving problems and figuring out how things worked. After graduation, I started taking general education classes at UNI while working at John Deere in the assembly plant. Later, I worked at Cedar Paper Company. Those jobs taught me so much about how manufacturing really works, the processes, the teamwork, and how design plays a key role in everything being built. But I also realized I didn't want to spend my whole career on the manufacturing floor. That's when I discovered the CAD MET program at Kirkwood. I loved learning how to take an idea and turning it into a real working design. I completed my degree while interning, which gave me great hands-on experience and confidence in my skills. After graduation, I became a design engineer at Midland Forge. We designed chain attachments, and everything from design to production to shipping happened right there in the plant. I was heavily involved in part revisions, new product development, and customer specials. Using CAD, I created and revised 3D models and drawings. I also helped design tooling dies and other production tooling. I worked closely with customers on special requests, created detailed drawings to meet their needs, and managed the engineering change notices to make sure all documentation was current and accurate. It was incredibly rewarding to see a part move all the way from design to being shipped out the door. While working at Midland Forge full-time, I earned my bachelor's degree in technology management from the University of Northern Iowa. That experience helped me understand how design, production, and management all came together in industry. When Midland Forge eventually closed, I thought about what I really wanted to do next. I'd always loved teaching and helping others, and I wanted to stay connected to engineering and design. So in 2010, I came back to Kirkwood, this time as an instructor. I was proud to become the first full-time female instructor in Jones Hall, breaking through that ceiling and helping pave the way for other women. Now I oversee everything in the CAD MET program. I'm the go-to person for all decisions and everything that needs to get done. There's so much more to being faculty than just teaching, from planning curriculum and mentoring students to leading projects and connecting with industry partners. For our hybrid courses, I created all the videos and curriculum myself so students can learn more effectively, both in the classroom and online. I absolutely love what I do. I'm passionate about CAD and 3D printing. You can find me 3D printing almost every day. That creativity has always been part of who I am. As a kid, I was always making something. My mom used to joke that when she grounded me, she took away my glue gun. Now as an adult, I still get to create every day, both as my job and as my hobby, and I love that. I also lead the SolidWorks user group here at Kirkwood. SolidWorks is one of the programs that I teach. As a group leader, I plan meetings, set agendas, and coordinate guest speakers from industry. I love bringing in professionals who show students how companies use SolidWorks in real-world design and manufacturing. It helps students see the direct connection between what they're learning in the classroom and how it applies to their future careers. And through all this, one thing has become really clear to me. We need more women in STEM and engineering. Women bring creativity, empathy, and unique perspectives that make teams stronger and drive innovation forward. Engineering isn't just about math and machines. It's about solving real-world problems, designing solutions that make life better, and seeing the world in new ways. It's so important for young women to see others in these roles, to know they belong here, that their voices matter and they can absolutely succeed. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams, even if it means stepping into a male-dominated field. Explore opportunities, try new things, make connections. Network, ask questions, put yourself out there. Those experiences will open doors that you might not even expect. If you love math, science, design, creating things, there's a place for you in STEM. Don't be afraid to explore it. You might just find your passion like I did. In our program, we don't just focus on technical skills. We emphasize employability skills too. Students learn time management, communication, and problem solving every day. In our program, we don't just focus on technical skills, we emphasize employable skills too. Students learn from time management, communication, and problem solving every day through their projects. These are the skills that make them successful not only in the class, but also in the workplace. If you're thinking about a career in design or drafting, the best way to start preparing is to take engineering, math, and science courses in middle school and high school. If your school offers CAD classes, take those too. They'll be a great foundation for you. To become a designer drafter, you typically need a 2-year degree from a community college such as Kirkwood. If your goal is to eventually teach at the college level, requirements can vary depending on your field, but for teaching in the CAD MET area, you'll need that 2 degree plus at least 3 years of working experience in the industry. A lot of people ask me, what is the most meaningful thing that you've ever 3D printed? For me, that happened during the COVID shutdown. I had to get permission from the Kirkwood cabinet because Kirkwood was completely closed. While I was here, I 3D printed shield parts for Stratus, and they distributed them to hospitals to help protect healthcare workers. Knowing that something I printed made a real difference in people's lives, now that is something that is truly special. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of SolidWorks in 3D printing. It's one of my favorite parts of teaching. This powerful software lets us take ideas and turn them into 3D designs that can actually be manufactured. I love showing students how their concepts can come to life, from sketches of models to parts. We can 3D print them right here in the lab. Seeing that connection between design and reality is what makes engineering so exciting. This is a software called SolidWorks. It's a CAD software here that we use at Kirkwood. What I'm showing you right here is just a keychain that I designed in SolidWorks, and then I also sliced it and then 3D printed it. But how I did here was, I'll just kind of go through how I designed it quick. So I started with a basic shape here of a circle of how big I wanted it, and then the basic shapes of this cutout, and then this hole for the keychain. And then I extruded it a depth of 0.1 inches, as you can see here. Then I'm just going to roll back this just a little bit so you can see what the next step is, okay? And then the next step here was I added text because this was a keychain that we were handing out at a camp. So I wanted to say Kirkwood and then the program name. So I added an arc here, and then I added text up here that said Kirkwood, and then text down here that said CAD MET. And then I extruded that also a depth. So if you look at it right here, of 0.04 inches, and that can always be modified. And then I took the Kirkwood Eagle. So I had to take this off of the Kirkwood website, and I took the Kirkwood Eagle, and then I traced it, made it the size I wanted it, and traced it so I could have that exact shape for the logo, and then I cut that into the file itself, 0.06. So that one actually is a cut into instead of an extrude. So that's just some basics that I did when I designed this keychain in SolidWorks. And then I can show you here the slicer program. So what I do after I created this in SolidWorks, I'd save it as an STL file if I wanted to 3D print with it. And then you bring it over to the slicer software over here. And then you need to specify what printer you want to use, what 3D printer, what material. So I'd be using PLA, speed, and then where do you want it on the tray, how many you want. And then you'd slice it, and then you take that sliced file, and then you put it on a flash drive, or if you have a network, it'd be networked to your printer, and then you can start printing from there. And then this right here was the 3D printed file. As you can see, it says CAD MET program on it. And then I sliced it in the slicer, and I took it to the 3D printer and printed it out. As you can see, I did some programming on the color changes so that I can have multiple colors on this keychain. And I hope this made you more excited about CAD and 3D printing, and thank you for watching the video.